Hello, welcome back. We're busy building this wonderful city up here in northern Europe. Sun's either coming up or going down, not really sure. On another day in our facsimile here of the Roman Empire. I think we're doing pretty good. We got enough money to get through the year. It's been an expensive one. We got to open up some trade routes this year. We've got our future planned out with our entertainment here. There's some pottery. Finally, we got it. So we can go back to making some money off it.
Rome considers your efforts to be mediocre.
And we had better, because we ran out of anything we could donate here. So we have to open up that trade route. We already set it up so he could get his pottery, and we're all set. So we just got to put the trade port down, or trade post, I should say. Even Sardinia is a land route somehow. Sardinia is an island, but somehow it's a land route for us. But this is the one we're going to open right now. On 65 pottery, and that'll get us out of the woods, right? Didn't even put us in the hole. That's good. Okay, so we'll put it right there. It actually lit up, so that little bit of road is actually touching there. But we'll push it down here just to make sure. And we're off to the races now, right? Selling. Haha. Nice. And we'll have to hook it up when we go to get exotics, but that's not far to go. You can come around this way. I love this music. It's so sad. It's so, poignant. I don't know why that means Rome to these folks, but it's beautiful music. Artists, musicians. I wonder who they were that worked on this game, made this for me, so I could have this much fun. Okay, we're in the hole here. But we'll be out of the hole once they start selling this pottery. Look at that, they got them filled up already. It wants more pottery? I'll ship that too. Ha! We had them that time. Must be doing pretty good with favor.
Our favor with Rome must rise for the prestige of our city.
Okay. We shall. You just say, did I just see you wanted wine?
Our favor with Rome must...
Rome considers your efforts to be mediocre.
1 year for wine. Okay, well, wine it is. I can do that. In fact, we can do it right here. We'll show them. Some wine going. We'll get some wine going. That's all. We got a year. Got a couple of grape farms here. Yeah. I see it. What do you want from me? Got 11 months. Got to do it. So I'm doing it. Got a couple grape farms, plenty of farmland. We don't have to skimp on farmland. Much more farmland we could ever use. 1, 2, 3, 4. It won't do us any good if we don't get some soldiers pretty soon, because they're just going to come and steal this wine. Can't be having that. I guess the challenge is you can't sell it until Caesar gets his cut the first time. In other words, the game is trying to help you. It's saying you need to open up some wine trade routes, and you need a lot of it too, so that's why I put in 2 farms. So we'll start off with 4. I know that needs a road. And I like this. This is kind of like an industrial area out here. Let's see. We're going to get some grapes going. Feed these. And we shall need und warehouse for wine. And eventually we shall need a trade route for wine. But not right now. We must give to Caesar We must render to Caesar what is Caesar's. In the wine department. And you know how he is if he doesn't get his wine. Whew, you don't want to know. I'm telling you. It's bad. It's bad. He's a dry drunk, they call it. Oh my God, you don't want to know. I'm just going to put some roads in here with Caesar's money. I don't know why I'm doing this. I like squares. Okay. Okay, come on. Let's sell something. Where's this trader for my pottery? It's April, so I shouldn't panic. It'll be fine. The meat guy needs meat. I got all these weapons and stuff. I can't afford to build the military yet. Now, this didn't happen in the first game. I don't know what the deal is here. Of course, I did open up the trade routes earlier. These guys are leaving. They do not like it here. Why? Not getting enough food? Probably. I don't see anything in the granary. Alright, well, let's give them some more food. Green field. Green field. Vegetable field. Vegetable field. Oh, I don't know. Let's do this. Just to get it away from the houses up there so that it doesn't hurt our desirability too much when we put those other guys up there. There. That'll help. Hopefully. We get some granary in there, getting some meat in. Look at all these little cows, I don't know. It's a lot of meat there. See what I mean? See that granary getting filled up? Alright. All these guys are mad at me. Why? Oh, they don't have any... Oh, I know why. They don't have any luxury goods. They've had it. Oh, that's not good. So, another timber cutting camp. And as I promised in part 1, this being part 2, of course, furniture factory. And I'll just get one, well, maybe 2. We'll get 2. And then we'll get 2 clothing factories because we got a whole warehouse full of wool over there. A couple clothing factories. Get a luxury market. And then they'll start getting some furniture and they'll be happier. Luxury market right there. That's good. Some furniture in here. Clothing, we won't need glass. Furniture. Jewelry. Wine is an export. But let's hook this up to the jewelry. Oh, it's already hooked up. Excellent. Okay, we got gold in the gold hut, so maybe another jewelry factory would be good. We'll see if that needs another gold mine. Maybe not. Because those are full. Yeah, that's good. This guy only needs 25. Once he gets his 25, the rest go in the warehouse. But now we have a luxury market. So, oh, they're all happy now. And they'll start bumping up. Let's look at our
Rome
labor.
considers your efforts to be mediocre.
There are trade routes available that could be advantageous to our city.
I don't think the wine is hooked up to the city.
Now a favor with Rome must rise for the prestige
Favor's
of our
good. They're not
city.
going to be sending us no. They're not going to be coming after us. Has to be below 20. 20 or below. Okay.
Our city needs more workers.
20 more of those guys? 492? Okay. We got the residential land here for them. So, you want 492 more guys? You got it, buddy. Got water up here. Actually, these guys are going to jump up pretty soon, so that'll take care of that shortfall. I don't need to add any more houses here. $600, okay. Oh, they don't like the desirability. $272. Just made 900, so that's good. Any other desirability whiners? Just this guy, huh? 640. Just keep an eye on my budget here. Something just cost us money. I don't know what we're importing. There. Alright. Once you put the plaza down, you don't have to do it again. So that should get those guys all going. And we'll be able to catch up. You see how this is full? There's no sense in wasting it, right? So I'll hook it up and they'll empty it. I'll have to unhook it again, but this will help. The city will be very happy with this decision. Right? Because now these guys will lickety-split out there and get that.
Some call me a glorified errand boy. I'm not sure where the glory part comes in.
Yeah. I've heard that before.
All day I look forward to watching a gladiator match. Good thing I'm used to disappointment.
Yeah. Sorry. No gladiators.
At the
yet,
end of the
right?
day, even my gluteus maximus aches.
No, they're not getting to meet yet, but they'll get there. His gluteus maximus hurts. Here they go. See, they're happy with some furniture, whatever it is they got. These guys are going to the Odium. Alright, things are progressing as they should. We got some clothing and some furniture cooking. And with $496, what we need is a recruitment post, which is $200. Getting toward the end of this. I better wait till next year. We're going to be in big trouble now. Coming no raid, but they're not armies, so even if they do, we can outlast them. They will burn and pillage, as they've done before. Okay, we got 6 months to get more wine. Okay. Do we have a warehouse? We do, right? Of course we do. This one's stuffed. Now it's for $75. We're so strapped for cash, man. I can't believe it. Gonna go weapons. And we'll keep this one for armor. So we can put that post down. But our military will come running in a long stream of soldiers. Now it gets talked about war and peace and stuff. Again. There you go. Even these factories needed a bit relief. Well, this is kind of a chunky start compared to my last one. But I think we're getting there. I had the wall up by now and everything. Okay, we got this all planned out. We'll put in the upper class folks and all of that. Nice place for the exotic market of the future. Not now, but see, you can put it right there. Nice. Have all three markets right there. That's cool. I like that. I got a hole in the road. All right. Things looking good. Just waiting to get some money up here so I can open up that trade route. I think the trade route out here for wine is what I'm missing. And there's actually 2 trade routes for this one too. This one's both. So let's open that for 1,000. That might have been a mistake. Oh, sure it was. But it'll make us money, and we'll make up for it because it's only $200. So it's okay. Don't panic because we're gonna be making money off that. Yeah, put a little more in there. There, they want 30. Now, I do believe that. Whoops.
We do not have enough jobs for all of our workers.
100 guys now because they bumped up. 129 there.
Rome
That's good.
considers your efforts to be mediocre.
This is a demand. And I don't know why, since we do have it.
There are trade routes
Stockpile.
available that
What's
could be
taking so long?
advantageous to our city.
There are trade routes available. Okay, looks good on the grapes. Pretty good. Could be better. Do we need more grapes? Yeah, it's a little slight on the grapes. Maybe that's our problem. Okay. One more grape farm. Boy, this is rough. Especially at night. These things are hard to see during the day. Oh, okay. Good. Where are they? Okay. Oh, excellent. Okay, some more grapes. We can't sell wine here, but we can sell pottery. What else didn't we get? 58 of 65. That's nice. Okay, that's everybody. Okay. Good. You just can't sell wine. Oh,
There
man.
are trade routes of Rome considers your efforts to be mediocre.
This will save us again, but you guys are bleeding me dry over here. You gotta start making me some money. I got walls to build, people to entertain. Patricians want to come and live here. I can't do that unless you guys are gonna give me some money. Let's do it. We just opened up this new trade route. We're selling a lot of pottery. Well, that's good. We'll be alright. I panicked and gave you... Look at all this wine in the warehouse. Come on, Caesar.
We have an
You lush.
outstanding order that must be fulfilled soon.
Ha ha! You like that. Good. Now we can sell it.
There are trade routes available that could
Phew.
be advantageous
Now
to
watch
our
our
city.
money get better. There are the trade routes available there or not? Where? Which one? Oh, this one. The 50 wine guy. That's what I'm missing. Yes. Oh, I did it again. Oh, no, we had the money. This is what I forgot. This guy. He wants 50 wine. So this is the money-making guy. Buy it. Yes, please. We don't have to buy furniture, so take it. Buy it. Drink it. Oh my God. That's crazy. I didn't have that. I had to, give Caesar his wine first. I did. And we'll put some roads in here. Won't kill us. It's January. Caesar got his cut. We're good. We're very good. Okay. I think maybe I just want to put, not that. This is a more centralized location than off on the rim there. Yeah, we'll just do that. Can have two of them in there. There you go. Alright, now we got some money going. That'll make our military happen all at once. It's January, so military it is. Rome must be defended, and Rome must be safe. So first, gotta do this. Greenfield. Greenfield. Vegetable. Vegetable. And a little bit of cattle farm. Grain farm. Vegetables. And I need a cattle farm. And I'm putting it right there. Now we're ready for our military. Military doesn't run on an empty stomach. There's some granary out here. Okay. And welcome to part 2 of this particular run through. I think we're getting there. We got our mess hall. We got our weapons. We got enough money to put in, finally, this recruitment post. Which I'm going to put right here. Is that right? All right, there. Okay. All right. Now with the money that we're making, we'll be able to set up our military. We'll eventually be able to build a wall. Because we're going to make the big money now, folks. And part 2 is going to take off like a rocket. The only problem is we got to make at least $2,000 to pay him off the first time, because it's taken us a long time to get a military. But we have so many weapons and armor, and I'm sure this guy's going to have 20 in there in no time, and we'll be ready to kick some raiding guys. These raiding guys, they're ridiculous, man. They got blue-green pants on. I mean, really. Blue-green pants. Wow. They don't deserve to live. Anybody that would wear blue-green pants, gotta go. Obviously, inferior people that just, rob and steal, poison the blood of Rome. So we must eradicate them. It's a sad thing, but we have to do it for the purity of Rome. Because we know that Rome is, of course, Romans are graced by the gods with supreme qualities that other races don't have, especially these raiding Gauls don't even know that Jupiter is the king of the world. Duh. Anyway, we'll teach them, and someday perhaps they'll come to realize their destiny is to be a slave to Rome, literally. Maybe someday. Okay, we got 2,400, which is enough to buy them off. These guys want city walls. We can do that. I'm going to wait to build the walls until we have assured ourselves that Rome is safe. Once that's been procured, we shall then put in our gatehouses, connect them up with our walls. But let us save up some money here while we build up our military. 20 of 20. we are blessed. We are certainly blessed. Down here, right here, this is what it's going to take. We got food in the thing, the granary. Okay, we'll go right up here into the trees. And we'll lay down our fort. And as you know, I would like to do a cinematic over here. We go over here, we'll watch them come in. Slow them down a little bit. There he is. The minute you put that fort down, they walk off that Kingdom Road entrance right away. And here they come through the city. We'll watch them. My brave boys. Here they come. I was a veteran. I know what it's like to sign on the dotted line that you'll defend your country. Of course, I was a conscientious objector. That means I would support the cause of the United States, but for religious reasons, I would not be a combatant or use violence, because I am a pacifist and I'm against violence, and I have been all my life. But that doesn't mean that I don't want to serve my country and keep my country safe in any way I could help. You know, I don't believe in war, but, you know, this is a dangerous and violent world. So, you know, you got to deal with it. You can't just hide under your covers, you know. It's like I said, I am very liberal in my views, very progressive, I think, but I have some conservative views. For instance, I think it would be a really good thing to have national service for people who are not just out of high school, if they're not planning to go to college, or just out of college, to have them spend 2 years serving their country in some way. It doesn't have to be in the military. It could be through peaceful ways, or the Peace Corps, or whatever, you know, or even national service here, you know, cleaning up the cities, or, you know, planting trees, or whatever it is. But everybody should do 2 years of service and then be given a grant at the end for them to buy a home, or buy a business, or get higher education, or whatever they want to do to set themselves up in life. So it's not so hard on the young people the way it is, the way it was in my life. My younger years were very poor and very sad and lonely years a lot of the times. I worked in factories for pennies. I worked in construction jobs. I worked in any job I could get. I've had 25 jobs in my life. And they were all low-paying jobs. The lowest being working for McDonald's for $7.25 an hour, $7.65 an hour, I think I was paid, after 6.5 years of working as a grill cook at McDonald's. That's what I was making. I mean, ridiculous. The inequity in this world is terrible. And I think young people need a hand up so that there isn't the terrible blight of suicide, or this madness that causes young men to go into churches and schools and shopping malls and kill people. I mean, something's got to be done. And I think national service would be the answer. That people could be evaluated, they could be, you know, taught about civic duty and made to feel important, and then not just earn money while they do it, which they should, but also get a big grant at the end. You know, 50 grand or 100 grand or something from the government to start a good life, raise a family, or whatever they want to do. I think that would be a good idea. And there are many other good ideas. I also think there should be a House of the People, which would be the electronic democracy, where people would vote on issues online, and politicians have to pay attention to it. Just like the Senate, the House of Representatives, that have a digital democracy with the House of the People, and have it be important too what the people want. Let everyone, rich, poor, everyone vote on the issues at hand if they would want to. They wouldn't have to, wouldn't be mandatory, and there could also be like an online channel for the government to, help people to understand the issues that were being voted on. We could do a lot of things to make this world a better place. Basic income, renewable energy, allow the patents and innovative technologies to not be suppressed by the government or by big business, so they can keep their sticky hands on the same old floods of money that come in from fossil fuels and other outdated technologies and processes. Make the world a better place, save the future. You can see all about that on the Lunge the Dinosaur videos here on YouTube. I'll tell you all about my political views there. Here I'm just watching these soldiers come in. The militant traditions of Rome still haunt our world to this day. And I don't believe that violence is a virtue. I think it's ever right, it's always wrong. Personal violence, dominating the will of another person or nation or animal is wrong. It's evil. These brave boys, my brave boys, are coming in, ready to fight. I don't know why all of a sudden it's Southern, but ready to fight. The Raiders show up. I don't even think we need anybody else. We just need this cavalry. Because the one time that they went out to fight, I sent out the cavalry in the last run-through I did of this, and they pretty much mopped them up. The heavy infantry came in after that, and sort of was a dramatic rush. They came running in when they finally got there. Of course, the cavalry's a lot faster, but they didn't really need it because the cavalry really had it covered. But I'll do the same thing. I'll make a full legion. This is what I think a full legion is. You got your heavy infantry, you got your archers over here. Oh, that was a light infantry fort. I didn't want to do that. Those guys are useless. I mean, I shouldn't say that. They're not useless, especially in this mission. It's probably all you need is one of those. You don't even need all these heavy soldiers to take care of these raiders, but I'll put them in anyway. So now these guys got backup, and the cavalry soldiers could probably handle it, but they got backup now. And like I said, this is starting to roll now. We're getting some money in. So now we can start putting in our gatehouses and walls. Got to get the middle class to bump up again. To get the prosperity, not just the employees. But we want to be facing out, as always. And put the partial wall in. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm just going to plan it out here. Just like I did with the entertainment. Okay? And look at this. They're all evolving. They're all doing good except for this guy. He's not doing good. Alright, well there's that part of the wall. That's good. Okay, we got this part of the wall here. And it's going to go down here and through here. And there and everywhere. Going to come down all the way down here. Let's see here. What do I want to do? $39. Okay. Gatehouse. Okay, that's done. That's good. Yikes. $529 in the hole. Gatehouse needs road access. Oh, alright. Put in the road. I think we'll be okay. That was a little extravagant, but don't worry. It's early in the year yet. It's only July. We'll get it back. There you go. That's all you need to put in, actually, for a gatehouse. But let's spend some more money we don't have. That's a good idea. I'm just trying to save as much farmland there as I can. You know? And I don't like diagonal roads. Take up too much space. $900 in the hole. Can we dig ourselves out?
Our
What do I got
city
to
is
help?
enjoying.
Nothing,
Rome
right?
considers your
200?
efforts to be mediocre.
Okay. We'll give what we can. I don't know. This doesn't look good. $900 all of a sudden. That's not good. We'll speed it up. It's a lot now. Look at that wall. That's a lot. Walls are expensive. We got a lot more to do too. But we'll get it. Got a good jump on it. 700. I gave 200. Come on, trade routes. What's up? It's only July. Gotta be making some money up here. Of course, we put in the military and all that, so we may have gotten a bit of overkill here, but we'll get it back. And make sure we don't have any. I like to check, make sure there's nothing.
Of as much trade as possible.
Finally, right? Okay, we're not stockpiling anything. We're selling everything. That's good. Caesar doesn't want anything.
Our city is enjoying.
Rome considers your efforts to be mediocre.
All right, we're almost out of debt. Got to go on extreme austerity here. Get our money back up again. And then make our middle class evolve the last time by putting up the city walls. And then we can put in our higher class because we'll have enough middle class people to do it. We may even take out some of these working class guys. I like to do that. I worked in the last mission, so I might have to do it. You want some wine, Caesar? Ship it. Oh, he loved that. He won't love it if I don't have $200 at the end of the year, but I should. We're chipping away. It was 900. It was 900. Okay. Got furniture in here. I don't see any clothing. Should be clothes too. Jewelry. Plenty of jewelry. No, that's good. Like I said, he only needs 25. Mercury's great benevolence. Excellent. He just gave us a whole bunch of money. Excellent. Now we're in the black and then some. Good. So, in that case, got some people. Finally give these guys a theater. Okay. Actors Guild. I guess we'll put it over here.
Thank you. They like me. They really like me.
Of course. It's because you're magnificent. Truly, truly magnificent. Going off to do a show. Watch the people come in. There he goes. And I think I'm going to get myself a nice cold beverage from the Netherlands. My favorite beverage from the Netherlands. A very tasty product. It's ice cold in my fridge right now. And it's Friday night, so why not? Yes. when the gifts I owe to time refuse to spring inside my mind, when the self's a cunning thief who's left you lying blind beneath words that say nothing at all, but only strengthen prison walls. I go not to my room and cry, and with loud thoughts disturb the sky, but take the thief walking outside to sing and walk with the same stride, and this way try to make him see. Time changes life's face constantly. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Come in. Let's watch him come in. Alright. Great show. Alright. Now, we're doing much better this year. Not skirting with debt. Must have city walls. But I can't afford it. What I can afford to do, for now, is take out these trees as much as possible. Not all of them, but eventually we're going to take all of them. But right now, just so I can plan the future. Theater ought to keep me happy for a while. But where else? Remember how we planned out the Coliseum spot and the arena spot? Now we're going to figure out these guys. And what I like to do is put them all around this entertainment, right? Of course, I'm going to have to get them water, because water doesn't quite reach over here. But there's water everywhere. You know, I'll get this guy and these guys. But if I want to put anybody out here, and how many do we need? You know my formula, right?
Rome considers your efforts to be mediocre.
Really?
More
Mediocre.
attention must be paid to our city's prosperity.
We're doing well. We got 43 culture, and we're still going to put in an arena and a coliseum. So we're all set there. 25 security, that can go up or down. 42 favor, we're getting there. We've reached our population goal. This is the bugaboo, though, always. 55. I'm going to go 6. I got to go 6. Now, where can I fit 6 guys in here? It's October. These are $100 a piece. I got to wait till the 1st. It's okay. It was military that we wanted to get because those guys are going to show up soon. And instead of paying them off, we can fight them off. Got a full contingent. We're doing quite well. 20 there. 15 of 20. 20 of 20. So 5 more soldiers in here and we're good. Afford to do this? Yeah. Just tidying up a bit around the forts. Very good. Only right. Come some lads. Come on in, come on in. 16. Unless we missed one. Nope, 16. Come on, lads. You gotta come in. Stow your gear. Polish your weapons and sharpen them up. Make sure they're sharpened. We'll show you how to do it. Okay. Here's your bunk. You keep it clean. There'll be an inspection. We'll come and see. You got everything in order. Your bunk's made according to how we teach you how to make it. Your clothes are folded like we teach you how to fold them. You'll eat when we tell you. You'll go and jump and run and do all you have to do. Be a soldier of Rome. You'll train with that weapon till you know it better than you know your back of your hand. It's not really how they speak in the military. They have very colloquial expressions that usually have to do with various private parts and other vulgar euphemisms that they love to spew. I remember once I was standing in boot camp. I was standing in formation, so you have to stand at attention. But a gnat flew in my ear, and I had an involuntary reaction to it, and I was like, "Oh!" And Sergeant George was 5'6" from Georgia, I think. At least in my memory, he was. But he was this huge guy, and after 3 days, you kind of get that it's kind of a joke, and some of the things they do, the drill sergeants, do and say are so ridiculous and so funny. It's mean, it's meant to demean you, and but and at first it's kind of scary. These big guys yelling and screaming at you and calling you names, but after a while, you kind of caught on that it was kind of a game, and they kind of knew you were catching on, or some of them were catching on, because you didn't look as scared as you did the first 3 nights. But oh my God, I flinched because that gnat flew in my ear, and Sergeant George was right in my face. "You do not move when you're on attention. What is wrong with you?" And on, and everything about me and my family and my everything was just, and I'm like, "Sergeant, a gnat flew." "I don't care if a C-27 transport jet was flying in your ear, Mandalay. You do not." Oh my God, he went off on me. That wasn't quite as bad as the early morning before lights on in the dark room. I happened to hear his steel-toed drill sergeant boots come walking down the hall between the bunks, and next thing I know, his flashlight's in my face. "What's that, Mandalay?" I look over, and I'm a writer, so I was writing in my notebook some notes about the day or whatever it was. I like to keep a diary. And you're supposed to stow everything in your footlocker and lock it. And I didn't. And he said, I put the notebook underneath my pillow. And in the night, it had slipped out because they shut off the lights and I was already in bed and I didn't put it away. And it's a security violation. So he woke me up to tell me he was giving me a 314 and to be in his office after breakfast to be disciplined for a violation, security violation. So I go into his office after breakfast and told me to go to the first sergeant's office and await further orders for disciplinary action. So I had the 314 form of my security breach. Down to the first sergeant's air-conditioned office I went, and I sat there. It was about 9 o'clock in the morning. 0900 hours in military talk. Here they are. Here was what we're waiting for. We're not paying them off. We're going to crush them. My squad, the rest of the 50 guys in my outfit, were out on the drill pad at 104 degrees in the Texas heat because I was in San Antonio, Texas, at the Air Force Base there, the Lackland Air Force Base. I was in the first sergeant's air-conditioned office from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. when Sergeant George came back from drilling the rest of my squad. And I got to sit there all day. Well, they were out in, I swear it was 104 degrees. Texas is hot. Well, I'm called into the office finally after sitting there for hours. And as I recall, I don't know if they gave me some paper or something, or if I had my journal with me, because I do remember I was writing in my journal all day. I do drawings and stuff, illustrations, things out of my head, whatever. And it may just be, memory is weird. It may just be my memory, but anyway, they called me into the office, and I walked up to the desk, and I said, "Airman Mandelaire reporting as ordered, sir," and I saluted at attention, and that's what you're supposed to do. And the first sergeant said, "Mandelaire, that was the worst salute I've ever seen. Do an about face and get the hell out of my office." So I turned around, doing an about face, and now I'm looking at Sergeant George, who I didn't know was standing behind me. And he said, "Mandelaire, I cannot believe that about face is the worst about face, I think, in the history of military protocol. The absolute worst. Do it again." So I about faced again. And now I'm staring at the first sergeant behind his desk. "Mandelaire, you call that an about face? You're an embarrassment to the military."
Remember,
that kind
it's
of
not just a job, it's an adventure.
"You need to practice your military protocol. Do you agree, Sergeant George?" Sergeant George said, "Of course, sir. I concur completely." So they had me spinning around in the office for about 5 minutes, practicing my about face, and I was standing there trying not to crack up because that's going to be the last thing you're going to want to do. It's going to be the last thing you ever do. So that's my basic training stories anyways. Now we're coming up to an hour here, another one for part 2, and I haven't even got the upper class yet, so. Well, we finally got our invasion. Look at these heathens. Look at these barbarians. They're going to come in. Oh, and they're mean, too. Sometimes they talk.
"Leave none alive."
What? We leave none alive.
Could make it easy and surrender.
Uh-oh. This could be trouble. These raiders. Make it easy and surrender. Don't you love it? Now they're going to throw torches. Oh, no. Here comes the Superman. It's going to fight him. That stops him from throwing torches and burning down my battery farm. I got to make sure my boys are on the march. boys are on the march. These are the cavalry guys. Where are they?
The glory is not mine, but
Mine,
Rome's.
but Rome's. So here they come. That's nothing but good in moderation. As in all things. Nice frosty beverage all the way from my beloved Netherlands. My boys are going off the wall. We almost got that. Excuse me, boys, I gotta go and do some governor stuff.
More attention must be paid to our city's prosperity.
Right, y'all,
Our
lad.
city is enjoying the fruits of as much trade as possible.
Okay, I think that was pottery, am I correct?
Rome considers your efforts to be
Okay.
mediocre.
Mediocre.
That which does not kill us makes us stronger.
Oh, woo, woo. Look out for the mountains. They get really wonky. Oh my God. Come on, cavalry. They're burning. For Rome. They're burning our pottery factories. It's going to kill our security. Our militia are fighting them right now. And here come these guys. They got backup coming. But these are our frontline troops. And I think they're enough to take them, actually. Because, like I said, they're just raiders. Go get them, boys. My boys. So brave. They'll stop burning. Officer sounds the charge, and in they go. The soldiers are coming up in the rear there. But I don't think they're going to need them. Look at them. Green pants. Look at their long, gallish hair. They don't have any shirts on. Uncivilized brutes. Thieves. Brigands. Cutting through them like butter. There calls. Oh, down they go. How dare you desecrate the sacred pottery barns of Rome. You shall die. Oh, my brave boys. Don't hurt my horses. It's fine. We have it. We have victory. We have victory within our grasp. Praise Mars. There we go. Let us have peace in the province, my brave boys. You have protected us once again, although you could have been quicker. Excellent. You may now retire victorious. My other soldiers out here never got to the battle. Sorry, boys. Glory has passed you by, but it has come to your comrades, and so you may be reflected in the glory of that victory. For they are your comrades. They are fleet of foot and arrived in time not only to vanquish the foe, the barbarians with their babbling language that no one can understand, and their weird green pants and their no shirts and their long hair and mustachios. But we did not quake or quiver, but rode into the fire and saved the pottery barn. Didn't even burn down. So peace shall return to the province. These guys are going home kind of dejected. Fortunately for them, they didn't even get to assist, but kind of overkill with all these guys, but why not? Very good. Excellent. They're all facing the wrong way too. They all came out this side. Anyway, whatever. But for your victory, your governor shall honor you for your bravery with a nice statue, but more. Let us adorn your statue. A couple trees. Okay. There you go. Into the fort they go. There they go. These poor guys. But you are reflected in the glory of the cavalry. I think the last time they came, they also came with archers. This time they didn't. The archers were still firing when the heavy infantry showed up and saved the day. Let's see here. Put a little decoration in for him. I commend you, my brave Romans. And when your shift is over, you can go over here and chill out in this nice little park. With a statue of me to grace your leisure hours. My brave boys. There you go. Okay, that's 1 hour for part 2. We've come a long way. We're doing quite well, and part 3, of course, will be ready to put in our patrician class. We'll finish our wall and then begin to pamper the upper classes with all kinds of shrines and clinics and hospitals and justices and exotic goods that cost a fortune. And finish up with part 3. Shouldn't take too long. We're doing quite well, I think, and having a great time doing it. Thanks a lot for coming along, and I hope you enjoyed that little military mission and hearing stories about my short but illustrious military career. Got to travel the world and the country. Had lots of experiences that I'm glad to share with you here as we go through the missions here on Caesar 4. Stay tuned for part 3 coming right up. And thanks again for listening, for liking, for commenting. If anything I say inspires you to comment, I would appreciate it. And I'll answer you. We can even get into a discussion about things if you like. And I don't mind if you don't agree with me. That's fine too. If you want to give a dislike because you don't like something I said, that's fine too. Whatever you do, like, dislike, comment, share, really does help to spread the word around and show people that, there's somebody out here that's making these videos. So thanks a lot. And I really appreciate all the views. It's great. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm entertaining and maybe lightening the load for you a little bit or inspiring you a little bit. That's what I hope for as an artist. It's all an artist can hope for, is that, like the cosmic mind of the universe, wants people to appreciate life, not be all sad and always asking for more, but just enjoy the simple things and find the courtesy and grace it takes to love the people around you the best you can. And if you can sit and spend some hours playing a cool game, there's nothing wrong with that either. Talk to you later. Thanks a lot.